Extracurricular is basically anything outside academic curriculum. So whether it's a job, whether it's a business, or whether it's just belonging to a club, organization, or association of your school, everything together, as far as it's not what they're teaching you in classroom and what you're studying about what they're teaching in classroom, it is extracurricular. The title of this video says how to balance academics with extracurricular, not how to balance extracurricular with academics, because academics is the main thing, right? So your academics is the one in front, then you now have to balance extracurricular. It doesn't matter how important, how passionate you are about the extracurricular. That's why I'm not trying to downplay it, because I understand the importance. But what I'm trying to say is that you must always remember, you must be conscious of the fact that the only reason you are doing that extracurricular within the four walls of that institution is because you are there to bag a degree. If you were not there to bag a degree, if you were not there for something tangible, you'd be doing the business and the job and the other extracurricular outside of the institution. But the fact that you are there means and shows that you are there first to bag a degree. Because academics is so jealous that the moment you start giving priority to something else other than it can feel it and it will start affecting it. While extracurricular is very important, my first point is for you to understand that the reason you are doing that media and entertainment, that fashion, that sports, that public speaking, whatever it is, a business, selling of bags of perfumes, or a job, a remote job, the reason you are doing it that place you are in that location, not in your house, is because you are there for something that is very much more important too. So you must always have that at the front of your mind, literally, not the back of your mind, right? So that you can always give it the priority that it deserves. The next point is that you need to learn balance. Like, the way to balance it is that you need to be so good at balancing such that it is fair. Extracurricular will always come in handy, right? And whether you are in the university doing your first degree or maybe it's your master's, right? You will be working and you will be going to school too. Even if you are doing only academics, you are literally not training yourself properly. That's the thing, right? So extracurricular is that important, right? But then you need to learn balance. Like I said, the need for balance will always come in handy. Even when you're done with school, you will be working, you have like maybe 3 to 4 things that you're doing. You can have a 9 to 5 job and have a business online and have somewhere you're volunteering, right? There was a point where I was doing like 4 things at the same time. And even in school, I was always involved in at least 2 to 3 extracurricular activities every session or every semester. But the thing is, as much as I did so many extracurricular activities throughout my 5 years in school as a cumulative, I was never in more than what I can handle in one session. So in one session, I will probably not be in more than 3 extracurricular activities simultaneously. So maybe the following session, I'm like, okay, I've done this for a year, let me drop it and do this. Okay, I've done this for 2 years, let me drop it and do this. There were some I did throughout, there were some I did for maybe 4 years, 3 years, right? And there were some that after one semester, after one session, just be like, there's no need to continue with it. So you need to learn balance. Even when you're done with school and you start making money, nobody becomes wealthy by having one source of income. You're going to have multiple sources of income, and you need to learn how to balance it too. So you see that you need to learn balance. So it is very good that right now you're doing this extracurricular because you are sort of training yourself how to dedicate time to things that matter most in your life. My third point is for you to make equal sacrifices. Don't take more than what you can handle. If you are skipping classes because you have a meeting to attend, then you should be ready to skip meetings because you have to sit down and study. If you say you want to dedicate 3 4 hours to study, then you have to make sure that you don't spend half of that time replying WhatsApp message that refers to extracurricular activities. You need to be able to say, oh, I can't take this order because my exam is on the way and I need to study. You need to be able to say, oh, I'm going to attend this meeting, but the moment it is 4 o'clock, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to attend till 5 p.m. You need to learn how to make equal sacrifices. If you're missing out on academics for the extracurricular, you must be missing out on extracurricular for academics too. They go hand in hand. Because yes, you want to chase the bag. It's okay to chase the bag, but you have to bag a degree too. And you have to make sure that you do not get burnout from doing so many activities at the same time. Choose the extracurricular that aligns with your passion, that aligns with your long-term goal, that aligns with things that you can see yourself doing at least for now. Like, you're serving as a leader in like 7 associations. You're the president of 3 different associations. Like, I'm not even talking about in succession. Maybe 300 level, you wear 400. I'm talking about in one session, you are heading like maybe 5. I just feel like it's a lot. Maybe I'm already including my personal bias, But really, just let me know what you think in the comments, because that's what I feel. You also need to maximize your productivity. When you decide that you want to spend your time in the library studying, make sure that you're truly studying and you are not, doing something that relates to the extracurricular. When you want to do something that relates to the extracurricular, focus on it squarely so that you can finish in time and do like other productive things that you need to do. Is it tough? Yes. Is it necessary? Yes. So you need to learn. There are even sometimes that you might have to reject a leadership position in one place because you're already serving in many others. And if you're being truthful with yourself, you just cannot balance everything together. Lastly, I'm not going to deny the fact that extracurricular can be more interesting, more fun, more preferred, even feel more rewarding to the academics, because really, who loves studying, right? And this extracurricular even going to help you in the job market, in the job space when you're eventually done with school. And I'm grateful that you're doing this extracurricular now and you understand why you are doing it. Because even when I was in school doing it, I really did not understand why I was doing it. I was just doing it because, oh yeah, nobody just does 5 years in university and leave. They have to be member of one or two organizations, right? Or association. That was how I was doing it. I leave school and I realized that the skill in this place is helping me here, right? The fact that I wrote an essay for this is helping me in the newsletter work that I'm doing here. Always remember that the reason you are doing that extracurricular within the four walls of that institution, not in your house, not somewhere else, not in the church, not in the mosque. The reason you are doing it in school is because you are there to bag a degree. And I hope if you did not get anything from this video, this one I just said about remembering why you're doing that extracurricular within the four walls of the institution sticks at the front of your head. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video, and please let me know the extracurricular activities that you are involved in. If you would be joining now, if you were not involved in any, or if you'll be reducing the ones that you are in because it's a loss for you, and should be told you cannot balance them, which is completely fine. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be there too, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't know if I said that earlier, but please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.